Hey people, it's your boy Mag once again live on location with your E2WMag.com, your East to West magazine here in the Bay Area with none other than
the funky Homosapien. What's happening?
Hey man, listen man, I'm just honored to be here with you, and I want you to tell the people who you are, man. Some people might not know.
Well, like I said, I'm Del the Funky Homosapien. You know, Ice Cube is my cousin, so I used to be part of the Lynch Mob when they was popping. You know what I mean, back in the day.
Nice.
With Street Knowledge Productions. You know, that's when Ice Cube came out with America's Most Wanted.
Nice.
His first album.
Nice.
His first solo album. So I came out under that. Through that, I brought out my crew named Hieroglyphics, and that's Pep Love, Casual, and Souls of Mischief. You probably know Souls of Mischief from 93 Till Infinity.
Oh yeah, definitely one of my favorites, man. Hey, listen. So when did you get established as Del the Funky Homosapien, man?
Well, 91 is when my album came out, when my first album came out.
Okay.
But I kind of was establishing myself before then, you know what I mean, just around the Bay Area.
Nice,
you know?
nice.
I went to different schools, public schools out
Legend
here,
people.
You know what I mean? So since I went to different schools in different areas, a lot of people starting to know me all around the Bay Area for rapping and stuff.
Okay,
And I started out with A+ and Tajay from Souls of Mischief. I started out with them dudes.
Okay.
This was like 3rd grade, you know what I mean? So from then, we've been rapping.
Nice. Hey, so, I mean, you've done a lot of work, man. You're relevant in the game still. Now, how do you stay relevant?
You know what? I don't think it has much to do with talent or skill. I mean, I guess I'm okay, you know what I'm saying, with rapping. I guess I'm cool with making beats. But I think the main reason I stay relevant is because I'm cool and, you know, I'm approachable, you know what I mean? So people like working with me. So I think that's the main reason how I stay relevant. But I also got to do stuff, you know what I mean? Going on the road, performing is a big way that I stay relevant or stay out there. My face is out there. People know what's up.
What are some of your projects, man? What are some of your past, present, and future projects?
I've worked on like a ton of stuff with Hieroglyphics. Got the Hieroglyphics albums that we came out with.
Nice.
Collaboration albums. Always doing stuff with Souls, you know what I mean? Like I'm almost like a 5th member of Souls. Because A+ is my best friend. So
Nice, nice.
The Gorillas Project, you know. I mean, I'm a musician basically. I've studied music theory, so I know what I'm doing, you know. I apply that to whatever I'm doing musically, so I consider myself a composer basically, you know. But I just use hip hop as my main vehicle, or funk, you know what I'm saying?
Funk, nice,
nice. Funk is my foundation, you know what I mean? So I've studied funk extensively, you know what I'm saying? James Brown, George Clinton, Parliament, you know what I'm saying? Studied James Brown like heavily, you know.
Hey man, listen. Hey, y'all gotta check him out. Y'all gotta check some of them past projects he got going on, boy. Because I'm telling you, being from the East Coast, man, you reverberated back and forth from coast to coast. So I just want to ask, like, what is your feelings about being a West Coast rapper, MC, composer, etc., all that under your resume, and still having relevancy on the East Coast, man? How do you feel about that? Because I think that's big, man. I heard about you, you know, back in the day, and I followed you and your crews, you know, Hieroglyphics, Souls of Mischief, etc., man. You guys were really bringing something new to the game back then. Like, you know, at first, when I first saw the video, 93 Until, I actually thought that you guys were from New York. You know what I'm saying? Until I did my research and found out that you were from the Bay. So how did you bridge the gap, man?
I mean, we studied it, you know what I mean? Like, I have to give it up to like the drum posse, Cutmaster Kurt, you know what I'm saying? They was up on KZSU, Stanford. You know, that was like the radio station where they, you know, we was privy to all the hip hop, like the real core stuff, you know what I mean? That's from the East Coast. Even out here, but like a lot of stuff from the East Coast that I probably would have never heard. Like Ultramagnetic's first joint, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's where I was introduced to it. So Cutmaster Kurt, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a shout with that one.
Nice, man. Hey, big bro, I love you, man, and I love your music, and I love what you represent. Like I said, man, like a lot of people may not know what kind of music you make. Like out here in the Bay, you have a lot of different, you know, type of music. You know, you're more of a conscious rapper, if I'm correct. You know, if I could say that.
Yeah, but I feel like everybody's music is conscious in some way, you know.
Okay, all right.
But I try to bring a positive message, even if I'm bringing it in a seemingly negative fashion.
All right, all right. Now, talking about negative, man, like, what do you think about the state of music today, man, the industry, and basically, man, what do you feel about it?
There's things I like about it a lot, you know what I'm saying? There's things that I don't like about it. The thing that I don't like about it, the industry took commercialism just overboard with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was always there, but at least before, like, you still have people at the record labels that cared about music. Now it's so far gone, like, it's like people don't even care, they just care about money. But I can't really blame that all on the industry, because there's a lot of artists out there too that just think it's just a quick and easy thing, you know what I mean? But the people will let you know, people think, I mean, you know, people think that people are drones, you know what I'm saying, or like just blind sheep, and they'll just listen to anything or buy anything. No, they won't. Right. They letting people know now, you know what I'm saying, like, hip-hop is not selling that well. I mean, not as much as it was before, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Some groups are selling because they're who they are, but like overall, like, it's like, kids think that hip-hop is a joke. When I talk to them, they look at it like, yeah, we know you're fake, we know you don't own the Maybachs, we know you lying about the Phantom, we know you ain't got these hoes, we know you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Right. It's like a joke to them. They'll listen to it because it's cool to listen to, but really, they don't take it seriously. When before, you took it seriously. When you listen to a rapper, you actually would take what he was saying seriously. It held some weight. Right. So, you know, I don't think, in a lot of ways, I don't think that's there anymore, but it is. If you look for it, it's there, you know what I mean?
And being such a legend in the game, man, recognizing these things, what do you have for the youth coming up today and their misconceptions of the industry?
What to, like, well, you know, all I can do is just show what I do, you know what I mean? Which I feel is authentic, but that, of course I'm gonna say that, you know. But you know, I was there when you couldn't bite, you know what I'm saying? I was there when you couldn't do some of these things, you know, it wasn't cool. You couldn't even touch the mic. You couldn't even approach it, you know what I'm saying? You might get your butt whooped, you feel me? Like, really?
And, you know, talking about back in the day, man, like, what do you find the obstacles were back in the day that a lot of rappers don't have to go through today?
You know, there's different obstacles. So, like, you know, back then, like, if you wanted to, I'm talking about from my perspective, because, you know, I wasn't at the inception, but, like, you know, at this point they had records coming out and stuff. You wanted to make a record, you had to try to get signed to a label. You know, you just couldn't do it on your own.
Right.
At this point, I could make an album on my iPhone. Like, literally, you know what I mean? Like, it's come that far.
Yeah, technology has advanced the game, basically, which makes it easier and harder on it's like a double-edged sword, man. Like, you know, you got a lot of rappers, man, who don't actually get out there and put in the work. You know, they sit behind behind their phone or on a computer, and they make these hit records, quote unquote. But you're actually out there, out and about, and you're mingling and touching people, man. And that's what I think personally makes you relevant in the game today, man.
Right.
And I just want to say, man, that I want to take my hat off to you, literally, and salute you, man, because you're relevant in the game, and I like what you're doing, man. Like, I really love your message, man. I want you to continue to do that.
Can I say something though
Yes,
about
sir.
what you said about you know, rappers coming out and they just make these hit songs seemingly like out of nowhere, like it's just easy. The reason why that works is because a lot of people forget when they become artists that it's about simplicity, basically, you know what I'm saying? The reason why some of these other cats is blowing up, it's not about talent. It's about, can people feel what you're doing? So, you know, sometimes as an artist, we tend to like want to embellish, we want to add more, we want to, you know, no, I want to do this to it, you know what I'm saying? After a while, people can't relate to it no more, you know what I'm saying? I think that's what happened with a lot of hip hop. Like, people start rapping too crazy, and like the average person, the average person, Big Daddy Kane, you know what I'm saying? Biz Markie, you know what I'm saying? Rakim.
Cool G Rap.
Yeah, even Cool G Rap. But you know,
Ice Cube.
Yeah,
Yes,
Ice
sir.
Cube. That level though was about good enough. You know what I'm saying? Once it started getting past that, people's like, man, you lost me, man. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about no more.
Right.
You know what I'm I'm saying? Because I remember a point where everybody at my school listened to the same type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Then after a while, it started becoming more selective. Nah, we with this group. Oh, you don't listen to this? Oh, you whack. You know what I'm saying? It became more separated.
Right.
So, you know, I'm not like that, though. I try to make music for everybody, even though I do hold skill with high regard, though.
Okay. Hey, listen, man. You know, this is your E2W magazine. And what we do, man, especially with legends, we like to hear them spit something exclusive for the people, man. So could you give us something, brother?
Okay. I'll spit a flow that's ridiculous. If you must come witness what I'm spitting, then you can come do that. It's too fat. I beat MCs blue, black with the proper verbs, nouns, and adjectives. I let it live. I had to give back to the community. It'll come back to you fat without accolades, not alkaline like batteries. I'll put the batteries in your back. I got the backpack filled.
Hold on, big bro. I know you can spit for days, but you're gonna have to make them pay. Okay. So if y'all wanna catch Del spitting some live freestyles, if you wanna catch him on some of your mixtapes, all that, how could the people get in contact with you, man?
You can go to my website, www.delthefunkyhomosapien.com. You can go there, holler at my man Galen on Twitter, you know what I'm saying? He's me on Twitter or on Facebook. You can just holler at him if you want to get with me. I got mixtapes out though. Oh, I'm working on a project with Ladybug Mecca.
Oh, nice. Oh, before we go, you got to talk about that, bro, real quick, please.
Okay, the name of that project is called Super Legal, right? And that's like, you know, Portuguese for like super cool, you know what I'm saying? So the story is about two secret agents. That's me and that's Mech, right? And we're going out with these two confusion agents, you know what I mean? Where they're sent from fraud. We work for Dada, and we work to stop fraud from whatever, you know, terrorist attacks, whatever, you know. So these agents are sent from fraud to basically confuse us and make us compromise our position and stop us from being able to stop fraud. So that's basically the basis of it.
All right, so when can we check that out, man? Because
we're working on it now. You know?
If I'm correct, the people may not know who is Mecca.
Oh, you know Mecca.
I know her, but the people might not.
Ladybug Mecca, she's formerly of Diggable Planet.
There you go.
Cool
so,
like that.
Yes, definitely. So people, y'all heard him. Y'all heard the legend. Y'all heard the man right here, down. Talking about his collaborations, man, east to west, doing it real big. Once again, bringing it to you live on location with Del the Funky Homosapien. Who brings it to you live on location?
That's E2W mag.com.
We out.
Peace.